Hi guys. Well, I got chased inside by a major thunderstorm while I was out working in my yard, which can be evidenced by my lovely hairdo. So I thought this was a good time to do a CBV review. This isn't going to be the standard type of review, meaning it's not going to be, oh, I just got an order and these are the scents I ordered. Victoria is having a big sale on June 1st, which I believe is Saturday. And there are a ton of people on the Addicts page today asking, what's your favorite fruity scent? I want to stock up for the summer. What's your favorite bakery scent? I want to stock up for the winter. So I thought that this would be a good time. I'm sorry, I'm full of mosquito bites, so if you see me fidgeting and whatever, it's either mosquitoes or wood ticks. We've got a lot of them. Anyway, I thought this would be a good time to do my old and new favorites. Old meaning not necessarily that they're not favorites anymore or that they aren't favorites anymore. Old just meaning that they're scents that I have loved from day one and they'll always be favorites. New not meaning necessarily recently added to the line. New just meaning that they could have been a part of Victoria's line for the past 3 years or more, but I'm just getting around to trying them. Hopefully the thunder will hold off because I've got a West Highland White Terrier who happens to be under my chair right now and is celebrating her 11th birthday today, who isn't afraid of storms. She just thinks she needs to protect me from the thunder monster. And we all know how long-winded I can be, so I'm going to jump right into this and hope I can get through it. Sorry. I'm going to start with the old favorites. Cinnamon raisin bread. Sorry, this container is no longer available. I've had this for a little over a year. Victoria actually sent it to me. Well, I guess it hasn't been quite a year. Victoria sent this to me as a congratulatory gift when my granddaughter was born. She'll celebrate her first birthday August 31st. So I've had this since probably like mid-September. And this is how often I use this scent. I absolutely love it. As you can see, I'm a scooper, not a melter. I like my scents really, really strong. So, and I find I get that more from melting than I do from burning. Cinnamon raisin bread to me is an absolutely perfect cool weather scent. I don't necessarily consider myself a seasonal burner. Living in northern Wisconsin, we can have 40-degree nights in the middle of July. So I guess I would consider myself more of a depends on the weather kind of burner. So I will melt a bakery scent in the summer. This one is super sweet. I'm finding the more scents I try from Victoria, and I've been a customer now for about 3 years. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been. And I've not tried nearly as the number of scents that Jason has, but I have tried a few hundred. I used to like more of the earthy scents. I'm finding now I like more of the sweeter scents, whether they're floral or fruity or bakery. That's what my nose has decided that it really likes. So a lot of these scents are going to be scents that are on the sweet side. Okay, cinnamon raisin bread is one of those sweet scents. It's a sweet bakery cinnamon. You don't get a heavy bread note with this. There is some bread note. Obviously, it's cinnamon raisin bread. But I know there are a lot of people who don't like that real heavy bread note, and you don't get that with this. You only get a little bit. And then it's somewhat similar. I'm sorry, I've got a bug in my throat. Let's hope it's not literal. This is somewhat similar to Bear Claws or Cinnabon, but the raisin in here gives it an added sweetness. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a raisin like Sun-Maid raisins. Is that what those are in the little red box, Sun-Maid? I think that's what they are. This is more of a golden raisin. I absolutely love this. A staple in our house at all times, but I mainly like mid-September through the end of April. This can be found in my melter a lot. We have very, very long winters here. Bath time with poo is a lesson learned. When I first started ordering from Victoria, this scent was talked about all the time. As a matter of fact, it was referred to as a cult favorite. And not that it's no longer a popular scent or a favorite of a lot of people. It is. But I think with 800 scents on the page now, you know, there are so many being talked about all the time that, you know, bath time with poo might be talked about for a week, and then all of a sudden somebody stumbles across something else that they really love, and then that one kind of steps to the forefront for a while. But this was talked about all the time when I first started ordering from Victoria. And when I first smelled it, I did not get the hype. I thought it smelled good. I didn't think it was fantastic. And that was based only on cold throw. Lesson learned, even if you don't like something instantly, or, you know, you smell it cold and think, I'm not really sure I'm going to like that, or I don't like that, put a little piece in your warmer and just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. You already paid the $2 for the scent shot. This was one of those scents, the minute it went in the warmer, it became an instant favorite. It's toffee, it's honey. I can't describe it in a way that would do justice to the way it smells. It's absolutely perfect in my bathroom, and I love this. Tomahawk Memories, everybody has heard me talk about. This is a scent that was created for me by Victoria based on my memories of summers spent on my grandparents' farm. I know it seems weird to a lot of you to hear me say summer scent, because most of you think of this more as a Christmas scent, and it can be used as a Christmas scent. I understand why you all say that. I use it as a Christmas scent. I use it year-round, but for me it's more, in my memory, it's more of a summer scent. And the reason for that is, growing up in northern Wisconsin, our winters are very long and are very cold. And because they're so cold, you don't get a lot of scent. Winter doesn't smell like anything. Unless we've got a heavy snowfall moving in, you know, kind of like when rain moves in. People say, oh, you can smell the rain. You can kind of smell the snow. But unless we're cutting down a Christmas tree or making a wreath or cutting firewood or something like that, you know, we don't have a lot of smell. This is what Tomahawk or the North Woods smells like during the summer months. When the sun comes out and starts warming up the leaves and the pine needles and the trees, that's when all of these smells come together for us. This is what my hometown smells like. And I know there are a lot of people who say, oh, it's so heavy on the pine, you know, I'm not really sure I'm going to like it. It's a sweeter pine. It's not that real green, sharp pine that I've smelled from a lot of other companies. I've smelled some balsam and cedar scents that I did not like at all. To me, around here, our pine trees do smell sweeter, and maybe that's just my nose. Other people might think they've got that real green, odory scent. I'm sorry. I'm so fidgety. Anyway, there is a considerable amount of pine in here, but there is also what goes around comes around. There's a little bit of peace, there's a little bit of cedar. So when this goes in your warmer, yes, you're still going to smell the pine, but more and more of those other scents are going to come forward, and the longer it's in the warmer, the more the scent changes, which is part of what I love about it so much, because there are so many of those things that remind me of my childhood and summer. Raspberry violets, I've said it numerous times. You've all heard me say it if you've watched our videos. I don't like florals. What I should say now is I didn't like florals. Victoria's floral scents have changed my mind. There are still a lot that I don't like. There are still a lot that are too heady, too green, too earthy. Raspberry violet, though, is absolutely perfect for the summer. It's really starting to get dark again. We're actually under a tornado watch until 7 o'clock tonight. Raspberry violet is... The violet is just so feminine and so pretty. It's slightly powdery, and the raspberry, you smell that equally as much as you do the violet, but it just gives it this nice, bright, summery scent. And this is one that I do burn or melt, I'm sorry, mainly during the warmer months. And our summers here are extremely short. So when I say warmer months, I'm usually talking anywhere from like mid-May to mid-September. That's the length of our warm months, and even then it's questionable. So this is a perfect spring or summer scent, in my opinion. I absolutely love this. Mango Sorbet is another very, very fruity, sweet, very bright summer scent. I'm sorry, I keep looking out the window, but I hear thunder rumbling, and it looks like it's going to start raining again. If you could stick a straw in this and drink it, this would be the absolutely perfect summertime scent. One of the juiciest scents that I've smelled from Victoria, and I know this is one of her favorites, and I've been hanging onto this candle forever because I don't know when I'm going to be able to order again, and I don't ever want to be without this. It's that good. Pumpkin Pralines, another container that's no longer available. This was a one-time deal kind of thing. Another 32 ounce, another that I've used a lot of. I've had this for about a year and a half or so, I believe, maybe closer to 2. Pumpkin Pralines is pumpkin. Obviously, you can smell that. A little bit of spice, not a lot. I would compare this to, or say this smells very similar to like canned pumpkin that you use for pumpkin pies. And then you get that caramelized pralines in there, which just gives it that sweet nuttiness along with that pumpkin. This is, I love this. And this is another one that's a staple during the cooler months and one of my husband's absolute favorites. Very, very buttery though. So if you're not a fan of those real rich buttery scents, I don't know if I'd recommend that one, but you know, get a scent shot. They're $2. Try it. Okay, on to the new scents. Go-Go Juice. Now this is relatively new to the line. It's a Create a scent that was, I'm sorry, I don't remember who did it. I think it was Candace. If it wasn't, my apologies for not remembering who did it. This is a combination of Mango Sorbet, which we already know is one of my favorites, and Strawberry Margarita, which happens to be one of Ashton's favorites. And this is another one like Mango Sorbet that is just so perfect for summer. I do on cold get more of the Strawberry Margarita in here. I get that it's a real tart lime, but then when you combine that with the strawberry and the mango, it's so good for the summer. Skinny Dippin' is another fruity floral. I don't know what kind of floral is in here. I don't even know if there's floral in here, I'm guessing. But to me, it smells like there might be some lily in here, which lily happens to be one of the floral scents that I do really like. And there's quite a bit of fruit in here. Sorry, I keep, glancing away, and I'm trying to figure this out. I definitely smell blueberry, and I believe there's a bit of strawberry in here. This is perfect for the summer months. And one that I would probably melt for most of the summer. It's that good. I can't even describe it. Peanut butter and jelly. I didn't expect to like this. I especially didn't expect it to become a favorite. I mean, peanut butter and jelly. Really? But this is so good. Peanut butter is a very hard scent for me to detect normally, but when it's mixed with a fruit like the jelly in here, obviously, or something like Elvis, which is banana and peanut butter, then the peanut butter comes forward more. And I love this. It's just, I don't know. It's just a happy scent. This is one that just makes me smile, and I can't even explain to you why. It just does. It makes me smile every time I smell it. I'm sorry I keep coughing. I honestly think I swallowed a mosquito or something when I was outside. Coconut cream pie. Oh my God. My husband's nose is a little weird, and he has a very, very hard time detecting what's in a lot of these scents. This one, the minute I stuck it under his nose, he knew exactly what it was. This smells like a coconut cream pie. I don't get as much crust in here as I do in some of her other pie scents, which is fine. It's heavier on the coconut, but it's a very, very creamy coconut, like a coconut pudding. This is one of my all-time favorites, and this is one that I will melt year-round. It's almost got a marshmallowy smell to it, which I love. Bella Swan, I cannot believe it took me this long to try this scent. Another one that's been on the scent list forever, another cult favorite. Ashton's favorite scent. She's loved this from the first time she tried it. I did smell it cold, like Bath Time with Pooh. Wasn't overly impressed. I smelled it warm briefly at her house one day, but we were in and out so fast that I didn't, really get the opportunity to experience it enough to say whether I liked it or not. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to order it and try it for myself. This is so pretty. It's one of those very soft feminine florals like raspberry violet and some of Victoria's other scents like white ginger or some of the lily scents. A lot of people say apparently we're going to get sound effects from both Thunder and the dogs. Hey, that's enough. Rocky. I'm so sorry. You don't need to bark just because she is. Oh, he's all wet and smells doggy. I should rub a scent shot on him. Anyway, Bella Swan is absolutely perfect for spring and summer. A lot of people say that they get a grape note out of this, and it does smell slightly grapey. I don't think there's grape in it, but there are definitely fruits in here. And lilac. And it's a very, very sweet lilac. This to me is what lilacs are supposed to smell like. I've smelled other lilac scents, again, that just were very off. Even Victoria's lilac doesn't necessarily smell to me the way a lilac should. It smells too woody or green or something. To me, my lilacs, or the lilacs I've smelled around here, are very, very sweet smelling. And that's what you get out of this. And oddly enough, and I know this is going to sound really strange, for some reason, not that anybody put lilacs in our popsicles, but this reminds me, I know people in my generation will remember this, when everybody had those Tupperware molds where you could make your own popsicles. You filled them with Kool-Aid or fruit juice or whatever you filled them with. Something about this scent reminds me of eating those popsicles when I was a kid. This is just an absolutely perfect floral. I like this as much, if not more, than raspberry violet. They're like running neck and neck. And actually, I would melt this year round. This I think would be perfect in any room in the house. So would Bath Time with Pooh. So would raspberry violet. They could be used in the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom. They would work anywhere you put them. And my new all-time love, I will never be without this scent. I don't know why it took me so long to try this, is chocolate strawberries. This is another one. I will burn this year round. The chocolate gives it enough of that, I guess what you could refer to as a bakery scent, to make it appropriate for the cooler months, and then the strawberry gives it enough of that fruitiness to make it appropriate for the summer months. So for me, this is going to be a year-round scent. I love this. And I love these cubes. I mean, seriously, Victoria, I think this is one of your best ideas yet. These are perfect for mixing, perfect for trying to create a scent. Use as much or as little as you like. I like how lightweight the plastic is. Not that I don't love the glass bowls and jars. I do, but I like the fact that this is unbreakable. I guess you could break it if you threw it on the ground hard enough, but who's going to do that? I like the fact that they're stackable. I never thought I would like a chocolate scent. I have tried Victoria's chocolate fudge, or I'm sorry, chocolate pudding, fudge brownie, chocolate pumpkin. Every one of her chocolate scents I have tried. I have absolutely loved, but this is my favorite. I will never be without this. I've got it going all the time. You know, I put 3 of these. I use a electric, you know, the little hot plates. I put 3 of these in that hot plate in my kitchen, 3 in my living room, and it fills the whole house. This is a strong scent, and again, one I absolutely love and will never again be without. Okay, I think that's covered it. Good luck to everybody who's ordering on the sales on the 1st. Hope you get everything you want. Try not to run Victoria too ragged, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.